Applications have been processed, the rooming list sent, staffing is being completed, and the packing process has begun. Excitement always builds in our offices in this particular season. This morning in my devotion and prayer time, I was reminded of the passage in Mark chapter 6, verse 31, where Jesus encouraged the disciples to come with me to a quiet place and get some rest. So this morning I began to consider the women who are also making preparations to attend a fall retreat weekend. As I was praying for you, the Lord also reminded me of a few emails that have come to the office in the past week or so. One wrote, "I've been waiting a long time to send you this email. Every year as you have prayed, you have told me to email you when I find out I'm pregnant. And now after 7 years, I finally am able to say that I am pregnant. In fact, the Lord has doubled our blessing. We are having identical twins. We have already heard their heavenly sound of their heartbeats. You know how much the retreat ministry means to me. Thank you so much for your prayers and your encouragement." Another one read, "I want you to remember my daughter from the retreat. The retreat experience changed her life so much. I wanted to let you know she completed high school and she will graduate on Friday. This is such an accomplishment for her and a year early. I know this is the beginning of her hope and a confidence that she is able to accomplish anything she sets her mind to. No looking back, just looking forward. Continue to pray for her." Another note brought remembrance of healing. She wrote, "The Lord healed me in ladies' retreat. I had been having episodes of paralysis and weakness along with many other symptoms. I went to many physicians in Alabama, Tennessee, even the Mayo Clinic. No diagnosis. And this went on for several years. On Friday night, I had to sit down during the praise and worship. When you got up, you said, 'There's someone here that's in pain, and the Lord is healing you.' I said to myself, 'Yeah, I guess every woman here is in pain.' But in a few minutes, I noticed that I wasn't hurting anymore. The next morning, I was able to walk a long distance that had not been possible before. On Saturday night, when the call for those needing prayer was given, I went up and the Lord gloriously healed me. I have not been paralyzed since that very night." Finally, a note from a pastor's wife from a sister organization reads, "We met at a ladies' retreat several years ago and the Lord really touched my life. I have since gotten married, had a child, and we are pastoring our first church. I have encouraged the ladies of our church that I felt like your retreat this year was going to be where we needed to be. So our ladies are coming. I just wanted to say thank you for the blessing of this ministry, not only to the Church of God of Prophecy, but to sister denominations as well. The truth is, we can't always afford the time and money to physically leave our home. Our lives are busy and we have never-ending to-do lists that are filled with the urgent. However, it is important for women to occasionally and intentionally unplug in order to focus our hearts and center our minds on the Lord, His Word, and His direction for our lives, especially in such a critical day as this. Our directive word comes from Psalm 90:1 and reminds us the Lord has been our dwelling place in all generations. The reality is that the love and protection of God are the only sure rest and comfort for us in this day. And Jesus is our refuge and dwelling place, in whom we find rest. It is Him to whom we retreat, and this weekend designed for you in the very heart of God. The trees are already beginning to change their colors. There's a crispness in the air. This is the perfect time to prepare yourself for an encounter with God in a ladies' retreat. Make plans to join us this fall, and I'll be looking for you.